When people hear quantum teleportation, what do they imagine? An object vanishing here and appearing there. In the energy filament theory, teleportation sends no particles. A shared entangled rule, plus a short classical message, lets the FAR lab locally align its state to match the original. The name is the first scam, because it makes your brain picture Star Trek transporters. But the real protocol is closer to precision metrology. It transfers a state recipe, not a traveling thing. Here's the clean story. You want to reproduce an unknown quantum state at Bob's location. Alice and Bob must first share an entangled pair. This is not optional. It's the resource that establishes a shared origin rule between their labs. Now Alice receives a third particle whose state she does not know and cannot measure gently without disturbing it. If she simply measures it to learn the state, she destroys the very thing she wants to send. And if she tries to copy it, the no cloning rule blocks her. So she does something more subtle. She performs a joint measurement between the unknown particles and her half of the entangled pair. In EFT language, she forces a local coupling that drives a combined threshold closure. And the closure produces a small, discrete readout often described as 2 classical bits. Essentially, which joint closure class occurred? Those bits are not the state itself, they are a calibration delta. A useful analogy is a high-end 3D printer that already contains a factory reference template. But the printer head needs 2 missing alignment parameters to print your specific parts correctly. The shared entanglement is the factory template. It gives Bob a local substrate that can become the target state, but only after it is correctly aligned. Alice's joint measurement is like running a calibration routine that spits out an error code telling you which way the alignment is off. And the crucial point, that error code must be sent over an ordinary classical channel, so it cannot arrive faster than light. Before Bob receives it, his particle is not secretly already the state. It looks like random output because the necessary alignment choice hasn't been applied. Only after the classical message arrives can Bob perform the corresponding local operation, a rotation or phase correction in standard language, to convert his half into the state Alice started with. And what happened to the original? It is not preserved at Alice's side. The joint closure consumes it. That is why teleportation does not violate no cloning. You don't end up with 2 copies. You end up with one, relocated by rules and corrections, not by transport. EFT's deeper point is that state is not a ghostly label floating over a point particle. It is a phase posture of an energy filament structure relative to its local C context. Entanglement supplies a co-origin reference posture. The joint closure produces a discrete correction key. And the classical channel delivers that key so the remote lab can finish the alignment locally. There is no superluminal lever here. If you delay the classical bits by 1 hour, Bob's reconstruction is delayed by 1 hour. If you block the classical bits entirely, Bob never gets the state, full stop. So quantum teleportation is not matter transport and not instant messaging. It is shared rule engineering plus a classical calibration handshake. Next episode, quantum erasers and delayed choice. Still no time travel. Just changing what bookkeeping categories you use to reveal or wash out patterns. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.